When you think about eating your next meal, does your mind gravitate to a fast food restaurant like Chick-fil-A, Whataburger, McDonald's, or does it go towards a home-cooked meal? In a time period where everyone's in a hurry to get from point A to point B, food and nutrition become an afterthought. With easy access to fast foods, not much thought goes into cooking at home. After all, home-cooked meals take time to prepare. So if there was a tool that could reduce cooking time, keep food healthy, and still taste good, would you purchase it? Well, Michael Boehm made that question relevant with the invention of what is now known as the George Foreman grill. And tonight we honor him and his houseware item that revolutionized home cooking. In an article by Hope Hamazic, between 12 and 15% of households in the United States has at least one of those grills. So let's take a moment to reflect on his upbringing, his invention, and how he continues to be an inspiration. Now, inventors don't just have an impulse to invent, they have to have an inspiration. Michael's inspiration came when he was younger that turned him into the man he is today in his respective field. As a kid, he would visit his father, who was an automotive designer for the Studebakers Design Studios. Visiting the studio made him want to start customizing his own model cars. And after high school, Michael enrolled to study design at the Art Center College of Design in Pasadena. There he honed his skills in designing and engineering industrial products. And he worked for multiple companies over the years, but at the same time, he kept developing his own ideas. His hopes were to impact consumers with products that would improve quality of living. And from that ideology, Michael developed a product that would affect millions of people. This product was called the George Foreman grill. An article by Stephen Key states that the design of the George Foreman grill was an easy way to remove fat and grease from foods. And in that time, fat was a major concern, and scientific studies showed a correlation between high fat diets and high cholesterol levels, suggesting that a low fat diet would improve or could reduce heart disease. And after the 1980s, low fat diets became an overarching ideology promoted by health professionals. And the grill, according to the product description, the grill was designed with a floating hinge and slanted grilling surfaces to accommodate foods of varying thicknesses, and would also drain fat away from food, which accommodated the viewpoints of the nutrition for that period, and it helped improve the quality of life for those on low-fat diets. All right. And even though the George Foreman grill has seen outstanding success, the journey the product took to get to consumer shelves was long and arduous. The process Michael took to get the George Foreman recognized as a revolutionary product should serve as an inspiration. With every invention, including the grill, Michael would write a short story detailing or defining how it would appeal to masses. And in an interview, he once said, "I'm more interested in identifying a need consumers have and creating products that meet that need, that make life easier. And the next step after that, or that grill actually met that criteria. So the next step after was to find someone to endorse it. And George Foreman at the time was known for eating burgers before a fight. So who better? It took Michael over 2 years to get George Foreman to endorse the grill. And even with George Foreman's endorsement, 9 major manufacturers turned Boehm down, until Sultan Incorporated gave him the green light. With George Foreman as spearheading the marketing campaign, the George Foreman grill quickly became a major brand, and it actually accounts for half of Sultan's Incorporated's quarterly revenue. But in that time, Michael kept inventing, and he now has over 10 patents. With his patience and perseverance, Boehm changed how people cook at home. Michael's commitment to inventing and improving the quality of life helped transform the world of food and nutrition. My hope is that many other people will follow his footsteps to persevere and change the world. One of you may be the next one. Michael changed many lives, including mine. So thank you, Mr. Michael Boehm. Without your grill, I'll be eating a lot of fast food.